So this is my personal website. Um, I started off just with a basic about me page, just basic general information. Then I have a professional achievements tab. I didn't really include everything, but just things that would be relevant to education or of interest possibly to my expert. Um, my lesson plan goes with the standard of determining the meaning of words and phrases as they are used in a text, including figurative, connotative, and technical meanings, and analyzing the cumulative impact of specific word choices on meaning and tone. So my objectives just go along with this, and my formative and summative assessments both have to do with analyzing speeches. The formative assessment is assigned speeches and it's more formatted using a tech tool called CommonLit, but the summative assessment has them working with a partner and finding their own speech that then they can do like the same thing, but on their own, like not using the format of the website. Then they would create a poster and like summarize the main idea of their speech to provide context and note two words or phrases from each perspective, either in applying to meaning or in applying to tone that they think had an impact on the speech. They would then present that to the class, and that would be their summative assessment for the lesson. I finished my website just by having a contact me page with just like my email. My expert that I found is John Zimmer. He is an international speaker who is really well known for his public speaking. He is a 7-time district champion of Toastmasters International Speech Contests, and he has 25 years of experience in this field. He has a very popular blog about public speaking called Manner of Speaking, which is how I came across him. And he is one of the top 100 online resources every presenter should see, according to Prezi, which is obviously like known for its cloud presentation software. My lesson involves a formative and summative assessment where the students analyze speeches in regards to the cumulative impact of specific word choices on meaning and tone. So John Zimmer has a respected blog where he gives public speaking tips, but he also analyzes speeches on this blog in many aspects. So he would help my lesson by providing an expert opinion on the effects of diction in speeches. Even though this isn't a topic that he always addresses in his analysis, it is certainly a topic he has spoken to before and could easily speak to considering his background and his expert opinions. Some questions that I would address with him would be, what is your analytical process when looking at a speech to find its key components? How would you best explain the importance of word choice in creating effective speeches? Is there a particular historical example that you think demonstrates diction carrying much of the speech's weight or message? And my student summative assessment involves an informal presentation. What is your number one tip that you find to be important in public speaking? I contacted him twice, once through email and another time through LinkedIn, and he responded to my attempt on LinkedIn. So I messaged him and gave him a brief overview of what he would be doing, and he responded saying that he would be happy to help in any way that he thought that he could. He might not be able to as soon as would be necessary to be presented now, but I sent him my questions and gave him another link to my lesson plans for him to look at. So I'm just waiting for a response on that part.